Hello. In Israel, there's this holiday called Purim. Part of the tradition is wearing costumes, kind of like Halloween. You get to be somebody else for one day, or maybe 2 days. Some people make it a week. Usually there are a bunch of parties, but this year, obviously, not many parties. Although, I still like to do something to feel festive. So that's what we're gonna do today. By the way, yesterday I got my second vaccine. So far, so good. My hand even hurts less than it did the first time. Studios are finally reopening, so I finally get a little bit of a taste of what life could be like again. I'm gonna share with you today a little experiment. I only did this once before. I can't say I'm too good at this, but it's so fun and I love creating. This is gonna take me quite a while. Lately, in the past few years, Halloween has become more and more normal in Israel. So now I get to do this twice a year. While I do this, I'm gonna tell you the things that I decided to get rid of these past few weeks. So the first thing I finished is this book. I've been going strong about finishing all the books I own. I have a bad habit of buying all these books, getting excited about reading them, and then not making the time to actually read them, so they stack up. Apparently, there's a word for it in Japanese. I can't remember it currently, but I'll write it up here. By the way, I'm using this Sakara Face and Body palette, and I have no idea what I'm doing. This is going to be a fun little experiment. Then I have 4 pens that I finished. Next thing I have are these 2 lighters I use to light up incense. The next thing is this lip gloss. I might have liked it when I was 10, but I think it's time to part ways. The next thing I'm getting rid of are these 2 necklaces. I'm gonna keep the medallions though, and possibly one day create something with them, but I don't need the necklaces. The next thing is another book. It's called Snowflower and the Secret Fan by Lisa C. I had quite a journey with this book. I go to physical therapy and they have this deal with a company that promotes social rereading. They resell used books for really cheap, just so people use them again. I had this shelf at my physical therapy, and then one day it just disappeared. It wouldn't be traumatic unless I had my eye on this book for a few months and I was trying to go through all the books I own to allow myself to buy this book because again I tend to buy books and not read them, so I was keeping it as a reward for actually reading all my books. This way I had it in front of my eyes and I was working towards it. But then one day all the books on the shelves disappeared. Usually I would just get disappointed and continue with my life, but something made me actually ask the receptionist about it, and she said that they stopped working with the company and that in half an hour they're gonna take the books back, which meant they still had them. So I went to the back office and got the book I was working towards a bit earlier than I expected, but I was so happy that I could get it anyway. This book, I remembered its name since high school, and I always wanted to read it. And then when I saw it, I decided that I'm going to buy it. And now I finished it and I loved it. It really gives you a different perspective about the world as you know it. You get to live a life that somebody else was born into. It is fiction, but it's based on true stories. There, done. This is the final product. What do you think? By the way, the last thing I finished this week are two of these incense packs. This puts us at 100. Till now, I got rid of 100 things. It doesn't sound that much, but it's all about the process. So the next video will definitely be a celebration. Thank you for watching again. I hope you enjoyed this artsy video. I enjoyed making it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!